What's going on, Call of Duty fans? It's your boy Evangelist here, bringing you another excellent edition of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Unfortunately, this gameplay wasn't for me because for the topic at hand, this kind of playstyle isn't to my critique. So I left it up to my friend, who was my original clan leader and a very good friend of mine. Been playing with him since NW2. His name is Berserkules. I think he drops over 45 kills in this one and 50 in the other. But anyway, this is Taboo Tuesdays. This is going to be my first episode, and today's topic we're going to be talking about camping. For those of you that didn't get the announcement, Taboo Tuesdays is what I'm going to be doing about talking about some of the more heinous topics of gaming or the Call of Duty community. And here is where I'm going to bring up some of the key issues, things that people don't really want to talk about because it can get really venomous and it can bring a lot of flaming towards you. Now, I'm not afraid to keep it real. I'm not afraid to, just talk about things that people really don't want to talk about. And you want the God honest truth, camping is needed. It's going to be in every game. It's going to happen. While it may not fit every single game mode, it is entitled to happen in every FPS game or multiplayer game in general that requires, you to kill another opponent. Like, don't get me wrong, I believe Treyarch messed up when they gave you the ability to plant the shield and pretty much use it as a head glitch, which I don't think they intended it for, but this is what happened, and they never fixed it. They would have to change the entire integrity of the riot shield, and it would just be a mess. But back to the topic on hand, like how I personally feel about camping is that it's needed. Competitive game modes, maybe not so much TDM. TDM can get you some real venomous insults, but for those who don't care, like my friend here, he just does it for the hell of it. And the fact that kids get mad over it, it's enjoyable to him. He doesn't do it to troll or anything like that. But I mean, oh my God, that knife! Like these kids are feeding him, and when I say feeding him, they are feeding him. You'll watch like this entire video and be like, wow, why are these kids going to just him? And like, it doesn't register to some people that a lot of people play for revenge and have that revenge mindsetting, and they'll keep going, try to go back to the person that killed them because camping agitates them so much. Instead of being smart about it and going to someone else, going to participate in another part of the map, they're tenaciously trying to attack him because of how enraged they are, and it plays to their own downfall. He almost gets full streaks the first time, and then he rolls his streaks the second time around, and for a massive amount of kills. I think he gets almost about 3/4 of the total team's kills here, and it is just insane. He gets a funny few clips here that I want to put in, but it would have taken too much time. Like he gets a double package kill because the enemy team mistook his AGR for a care package dropping, and it dropped on top of them. It was hilarious. You'll probably see it in the kill feed once it comes up. But anyway, why do people hate camping? They feel as if that it takes away from the fun of the game, that they're not playing, that because the person isn't playing that the way that they're playing, it's unjustifiable, that it ruins the entire purpose of another person's playstyle, which is also, running and gunning, being aggressive in general. And a lot of people hate it. They feel as if that running is the only way to go, and that's just not true. There's that double package kill, by the way, and the God's honest truth. When people say like, oh, you're a faggot, you're camping, and I'm sorry for the slurs, but that's just how the Call of Duty community is, and you gotta wonder, like, who told you that running and gunning was the way to go? I mean, yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right that if people camped, the entire game, both teams, like no kills wouldn't be done. It'd be really slow. It'd be really boring. But look at this. This game is going by faster than all hell, and because they're simply feeding him kills. These kids don't learn, and against better players, this wouldn't happen. Or players that are able to think inside the box. Like some of them, they got through. He They tossed explosives. They hit him with launcher on the side. They started wall banging him. I mean, my friend is also skilled, so he's not gonna just sit in a dark, shadowy corner and everything like that. That's the end of this gameplay. I was gonna move on to the next, and is gonna be Carrier TDM as well. And this time, like, his streaks do work, and these kids do nothing about it. It's the whole premise of people not being able to do anything and not being able to think for themselves because either they've watched too much YouTube and are forced to think that you're only forced to play a certain way. They don't have a flexible play style. They don't pay attention to proper way to get rid of people. If someone's using a target finder and sitting on that head glitch, flip the spawns. I guarantee you, almost every time that I'm playing with him, if someone flips the spawns, it more than half the time leads to a death. Especially when someone's focusing in, he's using a target finder. But look where he places his streaks. No one throws EMPs. No one was running cold-blooded. And people are like, well, why do I have to run those perks? Like, well, why do pro players change their attachments and perks to adapt to a playstyle? Why do you change your perks and everything to adapt to a different mode? It's like someone running in domination, not wearing flak jacket, and wondering why they're getting C4'd all the time. I mean, I hate C, but that's a topic for another day. We're not gonna get into C4. I'll rage. Just the thought of it. But he's using his equipment the right way. These kids don't flip spawns, and this isn't even spawn trapping. This isn't a spawn trap. If you look at his mini map, his teammates are they're holding his flank, but there's no one to his direct left, no one to cut through, and he's just there. And then all of a sudden, he's getting all these kills. Look at that, a quad Warhog feed. He's got his VTOL already. He can't call it in because the Warhog's out. Now the Warhog is great on this map in particular. I mean, you're gonna get quite a few kills here. Well, and you only have two places to go in this map when the Warhog's out. You either go into the computer console room or you go below deck. And this time the kids aren't even feeding him kills this time. They're trying to play smart. They're trying to avoid him. But because of that long sight line, and Carrier is known for this, you got a couple people who are trying to snipe him, trying to take him out. But with that streak, is just so dangerous and this is what I mean. Like, if any of you have seen one of my videos for my perk analysis for Call of Duty Ghosts, this is what I mean by people, not using blind eye, not using cold blood the way that they're supposed to. And shut up, phone. I'm recording right now. And this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. And I mean, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but people need to learn how to adapt to their situation. No one wants to get beat on like this. This is a terrible beating. But it also serves the point that a camper can be beneficial to the team no matter what insults the enemy team may hold at him. Look how you let him get away with that many kills instead of avoiding him or instead of shooking him and trying another tactic to get him out. You kept feeding him kills. You kept trying to challenge him. If someone's challenging you like that, you gotta learn to flank. You can't move. This game is about to be over, but I don't want to. This has been Taboo Tuesdays, and camping is gonna be here right in the overview. It's gonna be in Call of Duty Ghosts. You might not see campers in Cranked or whatever other game mode, but the fact is camping is real. It holds a place in Call of Duty. Love it, hate it, no matter what you do, whether it's your playstyle, whether you want to troll, whether you just want to kill whore, whether you want your streaks. This is Evangelist. I'm out. Peace. I'll see you next Tuesday. My next topic will be sniping.